Hi everyone, this is Mike with TurboStats, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use our new TurboDrive cloud backup system. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on Create a New Team. Then you want to type in your team name. For this video, I'm going to type in the Packers for an example. So now we're in the team form, and this is where you can add and edit all of your players. You can either add them manually or import them using a CSV file. For our last step, we need to go into the Games form. To go into the Games form, click Games on the top menu bar. After you click Games, just hit the Close button in the bottom left-hand corner. Then click the Close Team button. So we're all done for the home team. If you want to create a team file for the visiting team, we have to do the same thing that we just did for the home team. To do this, we got to click Create a New Team, type in the visiting team's name. For this video, I'm going to be using Giants. Now we're back in the same team form, and we're going to want to import the roster using a CSV file. After all your players have been imported successfully, we want to go ahead and create a team name. For this video, I'm going to use New York Giants. What you can also do is give your team a team color. To do that, you want to click in the color box, and then click on your desired color. After we do that, we're going to want to save all our changes. For the last step, we're going to have to go into the Games form. To do that, click on Games on the top menu bar. The reason for this is to make the game file. Then just hit the Close button on the bottom left-hand corner. After we close out of the game form, we want to close out of the team form. Now we're going to upload both of those team files to the TurboDrive cloud. To do this, click on TurboDrive cloud. You should see a list of your team files that you created on the left-hand side. I'm going to start by uploading the Packers file first. It'll only take a few seconds, and then you can upload your second team file. When both team files are uploaded correctly, you should see them in the blue on the right-hand side. Well, that's everything you needed to know on how to upload your home and visiting team files to the TurboDrive cloud. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Hi, this is Don with TurboStats. Today we're going to show you how to use your TurboDrive Cloud Backup to manage your league. When you're ready to play a game, click on the TurboDrive Cloud Backup on the main menu. Select the two teams that will be playing today's game and download those team files onto your hard drive. The opponent for the game is going to be the Patriots. Okay, if you need to add any players or make any roster changes, you should do so here. Click on the Games menu at the top to add a game. Click Add Game and then choose Browse and select the opponent for the game. In this case, it's the Broncos. Set the date and the time and the type of game, conference, league, however you want to create these game types. You could hit New and enter your own game types. Save the game, and then when you're ready to score, hit Live Score. Since I already have a game on here, I'm going to select that game. If you need to make any lineup changes while scoring the game, click the Lineup button, and then you could select any player on either team and make any changes, or hit the plus option to add new players. If the opposing team doesn't show up on the other side, click the Open Team option and pick the opponent from the list. After the game is over, you could click the Post option to post the box score for the game on the web. Simply hit the Upload option. Now the game is online. You can click the file name here and it'll bring you right to the web page. When you're finished scoring, exit out of the game, and you will be prompted to post the stats for the game, and simply hit yes. This will post the stats for the current team, the home team. To post the stats for the opponent, we're going to have to enter their database and import the game. Let's exit out of this game. If we want to upload the stats to the TurboDrive cloud, you can click the cloud button here on the team form, select what stats you want to include, and hit the sync button. If you want to edit your home page, put any photos for the game, you could hit that home page button, make any changes, and hit sync. Since this team is now complete, we're ready to upload this team file back to the TurboDrive. Simply click the cloud icon, select the Patriots, and hit upload. This will overwrite the team file that's up on the TurboDrive cloud. Keep in mind that these files should be the most updated files if the opponent is going to be playing against another team next week. They need to be able to download that file with the current data to be able to score the game. So it's important that you put these team files back up on the cloud after you score the game. Now we're going to open the previous opponent and update the stats for the opponent for the game. If the opposing team is doing their own statistics, you won't have to do this step. But if you're doing the stats for both teams, you need to do this step to bring in the stats for the opponent. Open up the opponent, go to the Games option, hit Add Game, hit Browse, and pick the opponent for the game. This is the game that was already played. Select Save Game and then Live Score. Now, since this game has already been scored under the Patriots database, we're going to import the game by clicking the Live option and then import the live game worksheet. The live game worksheet will be the name of the opponent, .L for live, and then the game number of that opponent. In this case, it was game 1 for the Patriots. And I'm going to open this file. Let's just check the box score to make sure it's the correct box score. We're all set. And now when we exit out of the game, well, let's post this box score as well, so that when you go into the web, when you're looking at the Broncos current box score, we'll see this game. So hit post box score, same as before, upload. If you notice, the box score name here has the Broncos name in front of it. It may be game 2 for the Broncos. They might not be the same game number for both teams. So that step's finished. Let's exit out of live scoring. When we're prompted to post the stats, hit yes. And now we'll get all the stats for the Denver Broncos. Now let's close out. If we're going to update the TurboDrive cloud, click the cloud button, and you could put the team stats for the Broncos. If they're going to be updating their own stats, you could just upload the team file back to the TurboDrive. Click on the TurboDrive. Remember to highlight the team file on the local drive. If you highlight the team file from the cloud now and you download that file, you will overwrite the game you just scored. So make sure you do this step carefully. Select Broncos and then upload. And now we're going to replace the Broncos database on the TurboDrive cloud with the current database we just scored. And there you have it. The next game, you would simply go back to the TurboDrive and pick the next 2 teams that you're ready to score.